Every religion talks about austerity. That austerity is disciplining yourself for becoming better. Not to discipline yourself to become addicted to discipline. Meaningless infliction of pain for your body or mind, that's not austerity. Think of austerity, austerity of speech. Suddenly it comes to your mind, speech gives me a lot of trouble, I won't speak at all. There are people who have taken pledge not to speak for years. And when they begin speaking, they have to learn how to talk. And again the tongue will bring the same habit. The purpose of austerity is to do sufficient discipline in an intelligent way so that you improve. You enrich yourself with profounder qualities. So there is austerity for the body. All Hatha Yoga practices, pranayams, all come in that class. Bodily austerity. Then at a little higher level, how to utilize your body when you are with job, when you are involved with any type of duty, performance of duty, when you meet with people who are of a spiritual nature for the sake of satsanga, the body has to operate in a proper way. And also allowing your body to build up certain strength, not to be easily shaken. All that comes physical austerity. Then there is vocal austerity, which is more powerful. Satyam vada, priyam vada, how to speak the truth. But not use your lower self to handle truth for its own benefit. So sometimes must realize the demoniac aspect of a person uses great qualities like truth. I'm telling you the truth. And there is nothing more untruth than that. So the purpose of all good qualities is to create harmony, peace. And if in the name of good quality you are agitating others, hurting others, you belong to Ravana. Join his group. So that is. Now, austerity at the level of speech, that takes another form. That's called swadhyaya. You started with tapas, focused on the physical body. Now you're focusing on the speech. To succeed in that, two things: learn japa and study scriptures. Listen to teachings. Because speech is not easy to handle unless your mind is highly purified and well under the control of reason. The words will slip out of your tongue. controlling the speech and handling that great gift of speaking in a right way, that enriches your life, makes you extremely successful. Yudhishthira asked Bhishma, who laid himself in the bed of arrows after the Mahabharata war, even in that state, he was able to give teachings. His mind was highly developed. And Yudhishthira asked this question, what is one quality that can make a person successful anywhere in the world? And Bhishma answers, control of speech, gentle speech. Where mind becomes involved, it's austerity of the mind. Unawareness, just like you have awareness of the body. You are always ready to avoid any danger that comes to your body. Similarly, if you become spiritually aware at a deeper level, you avoid anything wrong that may be expressed by your speech. And the same applies in the mental plane. You are awake in a very special way, even to your thoughts. If you reach that, you are in a very high state. But no matter how high the goal may be, you have no other choice. You are born to attain heights of glory. In other words, you have degrees of success in day-to-day life. You may say, for example, your goal is to go extremely high, like up on the Mount Himalayas, Kailash or Everest. But at least you have found a little stone and can rise up. That also, little success. All this, what I am implying is, you can look at your mind and say, oh, no, this way that the mind is thinking, I wouldn't do that. I must change the pattern of thought. As you go on practicing sadhana day by day, you realize your mind is like an object in your possession. Say, for example, during rainy season, people keep their umbrellas handy, and each time you walk out, you put the umbrella, unfurl it, it goes on protecting you. When you come back, put the umbrella back into its place. Your mind is an umbrella. When you are going into the world to face the world with various projects, activities, put the umbrella. Be under the protection of how your mind has developed insight into dharma, good deeds, and be very careful how to angle your umbrella according to the need of the situation. But when you come back, don't carry it. Generally people do. When they come back, you have carried the umbrella with you, and it contains lots of moisture. And you can't even sleep. Keep the umbrella outside. You are beyond your mind. Absolute surrender to God. So Ishwar Pranidhana, surrendering to God. That's what you have been doing. When the mind was not active as a child, God was supporting you. You are enjoying absolute support. When you enter into deep sleep, your ego is not handling the situation. Your intellect is just far away. And yet, the divine plan, divine will, divine sustenance holds you. So why do you lose trust in that? You don't give importance to worries, anxieties. Give importance to sinking in the arms of the Divine Mother. Enjoy the inner sweetness, which is always the reality. All else are just little ripples. If that happens, avagaman will stop, means you will not be entering into the world. But because of the presence of raga dvesha, you can't attain satisfaction unless you interact with people of the world led by karma. So raga dvesha weave the web of karma. Karma puts you in the state of embodiment. In embodied state, your mind has another problem. Constantly thinking of death. Instinctive fear of death. How many times human mind has handled that? First is instinctive. You walk by and something falls on you. You shake up in a strange way. Each time some trouble comes, death comes to your view. How much the mind would have felt it. Wonder, joy, if that fear was not there. If the sense of eternity were entered human heart and became real, you must realize what will be the splendor of one's life. And that's the truth. You are not the body, therefore body's mortality has nothing to do with you. You are not the clouds, you are the sky. The cloud's mortality has nothing to do with the sky. But this has to become real, not theoretical. Begins with theory, that itself is a great attainment. But it has to become gradually assimilated. So remember, one word, austerity. In a higher level, swadhyaya, austerity of speech. In the third level, austerity of the mind. And all through, Durga Devi is encouraging you, smiling at you, until you have come to the Ishwar Pranidhan, complete surrender. Then you became blended with the Mother.